Hi, welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. So now what we're going to be doing is we're reading for January 30th, 31st, February 1st, 2nd. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. I'll use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I will use my, what is this? I do not even know. Oh my goodness. I will use my Angel Tarot cards. Then I will go ahead and pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom. That's from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo. And then my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to let it flow, and hopefully I do know that it will reach whoever it needs to reach, the message. Now, this will be the same introduction. I am making this nice, short, and sweet. Your video will follow. But also, too, I did do an overview. It is posted. Please take a look at it. And as always, remember to share, click on the bell, subscribe, do all the stuff that's really, really helpful to keep me on air. Okay, here is your video. Hello, my Virgos. Okay, I'm sorry, but I still feel changes. They're not bad changes. I still just feel changes. It's like all you really want to do is just enjoy your life, get stability, and just coast a little bit. But then it's kind of like, no, not going to happen. Changes. We can always count on changes, right? The one thing we can count on is change. Okay, now I do apologize for the glitches in the camera. Not sure why that is, but I do know that my wonderful husband he's got a new computer waiting for me with new equipment. So hopefully it will take care of that. And if I waited for all of that to come about, it probably wouldn't get the videos out until, I would probably be working on next Tuesday. Okay, so anyway, let's see what we've got. Like I said, I feel changes. I feel follow your heart. Things will work better than they were that you thought, but it's not something, it's just like, can we just get over this? Can we just get over these changes? No, can't, sorry. But let's see. Let's see what we have for this week as we come to approach the full moon on the 5th. Now, I did not put that longer video on, tag that to the front. So I would appreciate it if you take a look, because it does talk about what I'm thinking is coming about. This one is reversed. Here, let's see what our first card is. The King of Ariel. This king has been popping up a lot. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles was in that normally the introductory type of energy. Okay, the video. The King's energy, Ariel, is your energy. Okay, it's also Taurus and Capricorn. And I think this came up in Taurus's reading too. It's really, I'm getting really very overwhelmed with this King of Ariel. So the King of Ariel underlying energy is our air energy. It is our sword energy. It is also known as the King of Pentacles. So Pentacle, Ariel energy, like I said, yours, Capricorn, Taurus, money, job, career. This is a step up. I do feel like this is you being acknowledged. So you could be, maybe in your career, maybe there is a headhunter in your future. Maybe there is an HR person who wants to advance your future. The King of Ariel does have a very strong subject matter expertise. He knows masculine energy, but it does not mean that you have to be a male. This is part of that drive, that going after what it is you really, really want out of life, out of your career even. So this is that really getting out there, being bold. I know, my Virgos, you don't always like to promote your energy, or promote your expertise. You would like your work to speak for you, but sometimes you also have to use words. Your work does speak volumes, but sometimes you have to be in there and just kind of say, hey, I can do that. Or why aren't you considering me? Why are you thinking of somebody else? I would like that promotion. So this is sometimes you have to get out there and just say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? So the King of Ariel, again, the King of Pentacles was in that other video. Successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And when I see this, when I see crossovers, it's kind of like there's a reason, this is working in the global energy, in the world energy also. So you're part of that. Your next card is the Five of Gabriel. Five of Gabriel has been popping up a little bit too, also in other videos. So the five has some changes, positive, negative. Gabriel is our fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Leo full moon coming up on the 5th. Aries, Jupiter's in Aries right now. And I did talk a little bit about that too. So this is fire. This is, think of what fire does. It can destroy, it can promote, it can heat, it can warm, it can create. Fire has very strong energy, very passionate burning, very determined, very committed energy. So this is kind of like, okay, if you want this, if this is a position, or if this is, you need to step up and show your work, kind of like long division, you need the Five of Gabriel. You need, you're kind of tired of these changes. You need to step up and say, even though it's not necessarily easy for you, even though it's not, not something that you like to do, you need to step up and be counted. You need to step up and say, I am here, here I am, okay? So here, this is about a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others, which you like to do, but have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay, next card, reversed. The Eight of Michael. So the Eight of Michael. 8 is an unlimited opportunities, possibilities. Think of it as the infinity sign that, but it's, infinity sign is sideways comparatively to the 8, which is, it's horizontal versus vertical. Anyway, the 8 of Michael. Michael is our sword energy. Sword energy is the underlying king energy. It is Aquarius and Gemini, which is really strong now, and also Libra. Thought process is thinking things through, making your plans. Also hearing about news. So these changes have not been comfortable. These changes have felt very constricting. If you think of the Eight of Swords, in the traditional tarot, you can see that there's this woman sitting with these 8 swords around her. She's bound up. She's got something on her eye, so she's really not seeing well. She is, she's not necessarily taking any control of her life. All she really has to do is slip the bondages, which are really easy, take off the blindfold, and she's got 8 swords to use to break herself free. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the 8 of Swords, 8 of Michael is, unfortunately, my Virgos, is you're letting things hold you back. You're letting fear hold you back. You're letting other people's opinions hold you back. If you really want to break out, and it doesn't mean that you have to, because maybe you are comfortable with this. Like I said, take what you like, leave the rest. Maybe you're in a good position right now. Maybe you're being the King of Ariel. But the 8 of Michael is kind of saying, don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the unknown hold you back. If you really want some movement, you can get out of the bindings that hold you. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. And again, I kind of look at that 8 of Swords, and I look at that woman and say, if you just slipped, if you just got all this off of you, you have 8 swords. 8 swords. So even if you sold them, you would have some money, but you can also use them. They're very powerful swords. Okay, I'm just going down that path. Okay, so there is something, again, I do feel some more changes, possibly with your job, probably with your job. You need to fight for this, and I don't mean fight dirty. I don't mean fight in a way that, you have to be aggressive. I do think you have to be assertive. I do think that you have to say, hey, what about me? What about me? I can do the job. Your work speaks for you. Your work speaks for itself. they just may not know that you're interested in it. I'm not sure. It's kind of like there's a miscommunication somewhere too. And part of it is maybe you're afraid to speak up for yourself. Maybe you're afraid to say that you can do the job. But my Virgos, if it's something that you want, I do know that you can do the job. Okay, let's see. Guardian angels, what is it? What else do you have for my Virgos? What do you have for my Virgos? The messenger of thought. You're getting you're getting a message. You're getting information. So the messenger of thought is kind of like the King of Ariel, except reverse. This is the page. The underlying energy is earth, and the overlying energy is air. So this is something that's going to be coming to you. You are going to be hearing news about something. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. Even if you don't feel ready to move forward, okay? New information may require changes to your plan. Review all documents carefully. You know will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So like I said, even though you may not feel, feel like, oh, I don't have what they want, all you need to do is get through the door. And I'm not saying you lie. Don't lie, because lies catch up with you. Get through the door and let your experience talk for itself, speak for itself. Okay? Interesting with this. Yeah, this is really, I feel these two very strong, but you have to speak it out. You have to talk about it. You have to promote yourself, my Virgos, because I do feel change coming, and I would like you to have more control over the change than having someone else control the change for you. Okay? Okay, let's see. And your work speaks for itself. You are awesome. You know what you're talking about. Okay, angels and fairies. Let's see. What do you have for my Virgos here? What do you have for my Virgos? I know, it gives us a headache, doesn't it? I know. Here we go. Reversed. The Wisteria Fairy. She's popped up a few times. Here, this is true. Unleash the power within you to make changes. Ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. That's good. Do that. Do that, my Virgos. Ask for the wisdom. Unleash the power within you to make changes. Yeah, right now I feel like you just feel like you're one of, like you don't have the control over your situation. And where this says you can be free, but you have to make that choice. You have to be courageous in that choice. It doesn't mean you go in and quit your job. Remember, you don't quit your job until you have another one. But have faith in yourself that that you can stand as the King of Ariel. What you know, my Virgos, you know a lot more than many other people. So have confidence in that. Okay, let's see. What crystal or energy do we have for my Virgos? What do we have for our Virgos here? Black tourmaline, my go-to stone. Protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. Okay, we got it. You got it, my Virgos. Okay, I'm sorry again about the glitches. It's what happens when we're getting ready to transition to new computer. Anyway, my Virgos, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, clicking on that bell for notifications. You keep me on air every time you do that, so thank you. As always, my Virgos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.